Hi, Eugene here from Sprouting Dreams Farm, and I'd like to give you a quick tutorial on how to grow pea shoots. So the first thing you're going to need is your 10 by 20 trays with holes. Anything will work as long as it has some type of drainage. We are using these germination flats, and right now I'm going to show you how to do 2 trays. So you'll have your pre-mixed soil and your specialized scooper, whatever it is. Just put the amount of soil that will gently cover about a ½ inch all the way through the tray. I'm using this random yellow bowl here that I use every time, and after hundreds of trays I've gotten it down to a pretty good science, and I'd say that in this tray it's about 2 liters of soil. That's about 2 quarts, give or take. Then you take your hand and you just gently flatten out the soil into an even thing. You don't need to put good pressure down. Then, after this is done, you want to break up a little bit of the clumps. After this is done, you may want to develop a tamper. The tamper is used to just tamp down the soil. Also, if you don't have a tamper, you could easily create one. Another tray would work just as well. With the pea shoots, having these lines in the soil won't really matter. Because I'm doing it commercially, every variable should be taken into account, but in your home setting, it really doesn't matter much. You'll then take a little bit of water and just moisten the soil. You will get a little bit around your work area, but don't be shy. I'd wait about 15 seconds so that the water comes into this. You may want to have a better watering can than mine, which is leaking. Now, you're going to take about 2½ cups of these soaked peas and put them in the tray. All I did to these peas from dry seed was I soaked them for 8 hours before planting. Then, you just flatten them out. Doesn't have to be super even, but it needs to be as best as you can have it be. Pea next to pea in one single layer. Nature will do the rest and fix your mistakes in this situation. Peas are really easy to grow. They need basically the most minimal amount of care out of all of the microgreens and shoots. They're very large seeds, so the amount of water they need before they dry out, that time is extended. So we're just going to flatten these out. As you can see, this tray is done. It's not perfect, doesn't need to be perfect. They're all flattened out there. And then you're just going to give one quick water again. Now, from this point, you're going to stack them on top of each other. You're going to grab an extra tray to cover them up with no light. And I'm sure every classroom has a random old textbook they never use for an additional weight. There you have it, how to plant pea shoots. One moment please, and I'll show you what 1 week's growth of pea shoots looks like. There's 1 week. And here's about 2 weeks. In a few days, once the peas are more than a ½ inch off the soil, you'll see these trays starting to push up. You'll uncover them. And that's how you grow pea shoots. You put them under light, water them once a day, and watch them grow.